just start wandering around and we'll get to stuff. Maybe I won't do what I was saying there. Maybe I'll go through here. I think I will. I'll go to Bonnie Village and around here and up into here to fight those tree spirits and other things. Oh, by the way, you'll see here in a second, this morning, I did do one very minor thing before I went on camera, and that was not have my things aligned correctly. Picked up some more crab. I was low on crab. So, let's see, we're gonna go over to here, and then here, and then we're gonna cross into here, and we're gonna hear Mikola's rune break. Oh, I gotta switch over to this because I actually killed the golems over near the crab vendor to get some money to buy crab. Okay, so we're gonna cross over here. Yeah, it's interesting. That's the Mikola rune thing is just another thing in Elden Ring that you might at first think, ooh, Mikola's rune, which is keeping everybody in thrall to him, is broken. It's bad. But it isn't bad. It doesn't have, like, any ramifications at all. It's just a thing that happens. And Elden Ring's got some characteristics like that. Things that you might think, here, we'll get this whip. Things that you might think are important are not important, and things that you couldn't conceive of as being important are. So yeah, it's kind of the fun of it. Now, as we go along here, let's see, we're not going to stop anywhere along the way, I don't think. Let me double check my map, just because, oops. I do want to get my next tree fragment, but I don't know where I'll be able to get that. Oh yeah, there's a nameless mausoleum over here. I think I'll ignore that for right now. And I'm just going to go along here and listen for the cracking of the rune. I'm going to do this grace first, and it won't happen before that. Again, I think the first time I went through the DLC and I went up this path, and that's when it cracked and I had no idea what was going on. But soon. And there, that was it. Very subtle sound. I'm stopping to kill this guy just because he's got golden eyes. And that means he's... God bless America, stupid... See, he was worth 9,000 runes. He had golden eyes. But I had a dialogue box up. What the heck? So the rune just broke. It was a very subtle sound. And we got this golem that we're going to run by. Why is it all the way down at this end? He's usually not that far down. I'm ignoring that spirit spring for right now. I don't do furnace golems. I ignore them. I ignore them. I think, again, the first time I did the DLC, I killed like 2 of them. And it was a big pain, and it was not worth the effort. Come on, get up there. It was not worth the effort, so I decided to not do that again. Because we want to go up here. There's a rise up here. Oh, there it is. Don't think I can get backside. I have to go to the front. Uh-oh, somebody got flamed. And then I think now that I think about it, I don't know. Should we go see Ymir? I think we'll start Ymir off after we do this thing. which isn't very much right now. Why is it so dark? Where's my heliograph? Oh, it's nighttime, that's why it's dark. And there's an invisible door along here somewhere, I forget where it is. And then there's a jump, oh, there's the door. And that opens up the spirit spring, which allows us to get to another part of the this tower. Oops! And there we go. Fell down the hole. Let's try that again. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. If I had been them, I would have made it the height to kill me for my unpreparedness. And as you can see, oh, come on. Why are you not triggering? Huh, okay. I guess I do have to use the spirit spring to do my thing. I'll give that a try now. And this one's a little tricky, because you kind of get rocketed into the air, and then you have to aim yourself at the top of the thing, and of course you gotta be on torrent, which makes things a little tougher to be precise. Yeah, okay. So we got up here, we got a chest with the goodies. The cannon. Let's see what else is supposed to be around here. I think that may be it. Just looking here. There's more here. I'm not sure I know what to... I don't know if I have to jump over there, over there, over there. I don't know, I think I'm going to stick with just getting my cannon and getting out of here. So we will. Get rid of this. Now, again, I was going to go straight to the Castle Temple District, but I don't think I will. I think I will go down to our little buddy here and see how he's doing. I'm gonna have to start beating up on some guys. I need some more runes. Yep. Malfunctioning marionettes, one of the most dangerous things in Elden Ring, because they really can. You get 2 or fate defend 3 of them at the same time, and you can be overwhelmed by it when they're malfunctioning rapid fire attacks. So we're gonna ignore, we're gonna go around for a little bit, then we'll go inside. I'm not gonna jump the wall and go into the cemetery without going inside first. I mean, yes, that's what I meant. I'm gonna go around, there's some more marionettes, there's some animals. And there is, oh, there's the, these sarcophagi, which are, instead of mausoleums, that's, you are just being an evil little dragonfly, aren't you? Forget it. I don't like you guys. This is where you can duplicate remembrances in the DLC as an alternative to the mausoleums in the base game. If you want to do that, as I have mentioned, I think I duplicated one. Oh, I duplicated Radahn's because I wanted to try his bow as well as the great swords, or curved swords he has. I like his curved swords. They won the game for me in the first playthrough. Oops! What? Come on! But then his bow, I tried it, wasn't good. And that was the only remembrance I wanted to duplicate. Again, the key thing for me is I don't do magic very much in Elden Ring. And the reason why I don't do magic much in Elden Ring is because the way you manage health and FP, because you have to cycle through your backpack and hit the action button to refill both of those by using the flask. Well, I can't do that. I'm sorry. When I'm in the... I can't be managing two different flasks that I can't just tap two different controls for. I have to start cycling through stuff because I'm in the middle of battle. I'm using my FP, I'm using my HP, and I'm in the middle of battle and I gotta switch between them. I'm just no good at that. Again, when I played games that had that type of mechanic before, I was playing on mouse and keyboard, and I'm gonna see, I'm just as I was saying about these guys here on top, I'll leave them alone. Mouse and keyboard, and I had two distinctly different keys. Tap this one to refill health, tap this one to refill mana, and that was okay. But when it's the same button and you have to cycle through down here, as I'm doing now, which means you have to take your eye off combat, or at least I do. No, it just doesn't work for me, so I just use magic to do things like heal poison when I'm not in the middle of combat. Let's go over here. And then I tried Elden Ring on computer the other, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Man, for me, the control layout is very wacky. I spent most of my first half hour tweaking the controls.
Well, I am Ymir. It is a inland sea.
Hey, Ymir.
Allow me to...
Thank you.
The map.
Talk to you
It
again.
is said that one's fate. I only wish to help, though I'm not mistaken. You are a...
I am indeed.
Yes, I've given you... Oh, I suppose...
Okay, now let's talk to this lady over here who does not like us. I don't think she likes anything. She doesn't just dislike us.
My only concern, you aren't.
There you go. Now we'll go see the grave. Which one is it again? It's over here. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we've got Ymir and Yuri started. And I can go to those areas anytime I'm ready. But for right now, we're going to go over to the flooded temples by Shadow Keep. Because I know there's the Skidoo fragment there that you have to do parkour to do. Actually, it's not. It's barely parkour. It's one jump, but it's still a jump I have missed a number of times. And I think, let's see, would that give me what I need for the next bump? Yes, because I have 2 skidoos right now. I just need 1 more. Hi guys, I'm gonna ignore you. What is my skidoo level? Oh, here's the status thing. My skidoo level is 10. And that's what we're doing. Yeah, last night I watched, and I hadn't done this before, I watched someone do NG plus 100 with all his or her stats at 99. You know, it's funny, you don't really, watching it, you don't really get anything from that because it seems just like you're killing folks and moving on, killing folks and moving on. The fact that it's NG plus 100 and your stats are all up balance each other so equally, seemingly, that it just seems like, oh, this person's just playing Elden Ring. Though I will say, just doing the Remembrance bosses made it pretty quick. Okay, now we're going to start jumping, and we're going to be prepared to lose 38,000 runes, because I don't jump very well. We got this guy. Now we've got, we got to jump over. Oh, where am I? What did I do? There I am. We got to jump across here. And we're not going to go... Are we going to go down in here? Yeah, I guess we probably can. I forget what this is, because I usually bypass it. Oh, fireproof liver. That's a good tool. But the enemies are going to explode anyway, so I don't really have to... They're going to explode and I'm going to get the runes anyway, so I don't really have to do anything with them. And we've got this fire knight up here, but he's not so tough. And that's the guys who live in the other building. And I'm just going to make sure, yes, I do have my fire one on, and I've got my Pearl Drake on to back it up. Now the ulcerated tree spirit is going to create a little ruckus in the water down below. Oops! And there I fell. See? I am just so bad at jumping. I just do this again. Fortunately, I didn't go too far, and it's not too much of a problem. I don't have, speaking of which, I have the one iris of oculation, but I don't have the beneficial one. I'll have to find that, because they're in here is where the little room that guy is. Come here, cat. Come here, cat. Cat just came in and shit. Now she's playing hard to get. You want to jump up on the chair? Go ahead. I will ignore you, which is what you want. Now you're pulling in front of me saying, no, it's not. Pick me up. Okay, you're picked up, okay? Oops. See, I'm gonna get... And, oh no, cat! I'm blaming that one on you. There goes 38,000 or 40,000 runes because I was petting the cat. Ah, well. My fault. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have stayed active. And I just got falling again. Man. And somebody did write something in our chat telling me about how he knows a big-time streamer that would love to help me out. No, thank you. Oops, do not fall off again. Man, I am not, as you can tell, I'm not great at jumping. That's one of the reasons why I always like the Borderlands franchise, because there's minimal jumping crap. But at this point in the game, 40,000 rooms here and there is... my base stats are so high that a level here and there is not going to make a difference. It's the skidoo fragments here in the DLC that we care about for progress, anything. I mean, base game. Again, base game, I'm at 150, so I can finish the base game now. But I won't, because I like to alternate back and forth, because I like to be overpowered. Because that's the way I like to play. And I respect anybody's perspective that they don't like to play that way. Good. That's why we can all play and have fun. So let's see, we got to charge out at him. Does he turn his back to me? Or does... I don't think he comes through this door. Or I could be wrong. I don't think I've ever let... I think I've always attacked him before he had the chance to do either. Okay, duck down a little bit because there's another one down the hallway. And these guys do respawn. I jump at him. That was a terrible jump attack because I was so far away. And we'll go down here, which is not ready for us yet. So the question is, should I try and make this jump? Okay, the cat's moving around again, so I gotta pause. Go ahead, cat, go wherever you want to go. So, okay, I'm gonna try and make this jump. I mean, it's not a hard jump, but I'm just spastic. See, I'm so bad about that. It's actually easier to make that jump when the water's gone. And again, now we gotta go in there. I almost missed that jump again. In fact, I missed the button to jump, and I don't know why I didn't go in the water. So, yeah, so as I was saying, rooms are less important now, because as you probably know, there are many people who just refuse to go above level 150, and part of that's because they play PvP, player versus player, so they don't want to be in a situation where they're so over-leveled that nobody wants to mess with them. Me, I don't care, because I don't do player versus player, or I haven't. The last time I did was with Quake 3, Quake Arena, back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I played that online. That's the only game I've actually played online. With other people, I mean. Primarily because, not because I don't like people, even though that's obviously part of it. It's mainly because I'm unreliable. I don't know if I don't show up all the time. I quit out. I bit the cat. Okay, pick up the rooms, try and make the jump again. going to try and jump off this. I'm going to phase back here and cache these skidoos in, and then make a run back. Come on. And now we're level 11, which is A-okay. Let's look at the stat sheet again, just for fun. It puts our right-hand armament at 1379, which is a little bit of okay. I do the same thing again, but this time in a much better situation. And yeah, every time I go past here I get, geez, I don't know, 10,000 runes for these guys exploding. Let me see, because I was at 48 when I started. Okay, it's not 10,000. That was an exaggeration. I think if I stood still and let them all do their thing, I think it would be... Jump! Ah! Missed the jump. I didn't know that the tree spirits were amphibious until I came to Shadow Keep. And then we'll kill these two knights again. The poor guys, they get beat up all the time. Them hanging around in my way. And once again, that's why we've got 60 vigor, so I can tank all that stuff. Now we've got our two side paths that we've got to do. This one to get into the storehouse, which will have some skidoos and some spirit ashes to help us along. And I'm checking my 153. I'm checking my rune level for the next bump. Does anybody mind if I spin around in circles as I'm going up elevators? Okay, we're going to go in here, and we're going to kill this guy. There's 1,400 runes for somebody who's just standing there. It's pretty generous. I want to get to the site of grace so we can come back here later. Because this is the back. We're not on the front. We're not where we can get the Freya and Ansbach's little interaction and all that. This is on the back side. But we will come back in a while. Right now I'm going to take the elevator back down. Instead of spinning, I'll run. What do you think about running? Is that better or worse than just spinning? So many long elevators in this game. this path. There'll be a couple of bats, which are one here. There's a little alcove up ahead where they'll come out at me. Come at me, bro. There he is. You have very sensitive toes. Just tickling your toes kills ya. Now we'll go up here, and while this is certainly an interesting thing to have happen, where we move this and we drain the water out of the temple district, or whatever it's called, sunken temple, I don't know. We'll take a look at it just to see. So it drains away, and we get the other perspective from outside as it comes out those sluice gates, which is all very well and good, except why on earth did they design it that way? Did they expect that flooding this district was a common thing to happen? Do they like doing it, which is why they created the sluice gate to open stuff up and close stuff up so you can flood it again? I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry, I'm not going to speculate any further because it's too goofy. It's just a goofy thing. Okay, we'll stop here for a second. How am I on heals? I think I'm going to rest here just to build up another, back up my other two heals. Now we've got a tree spirit here, and we've got one here. And I do want to go and get them. Because they're hard, but they're not too tough. So what I'm going to do, I gotta juice up. Gotta put my crab in my belly. And my wondrous physic. Forget. I'm going to put holy on here, even though I forget whether this guy's holy. I know he's fiery. Come on. Stop mumbling. Thank you. Just stay close to him. Just stay close to him. Body him up. Body him up. And of course at the wrong end of his body to take advantage of that crit. And now I'll heal. Heal. It won't take too long to get him down. I let him get away from me. There we go. He's spewing his holy spew far away from me. And now he's hurt again. Doesn't matter, one more hit there. Even without the crit should be fine. And it is. We get the thorns, and I used one heal. Pick up the other stuff that's around here. I don't think there's anything else around here. I'm gonna remove that marker, remove that head, go back over here. Oh, let me mark this up. That's not what I want to do. I want to do that. I'm gonna phase back here to reset our flasks, even though, what, I only used one. And now, oops, you can't bring the horsey out. Why are you acting like you can bring the horsey out? Now we'll go this way. And this one I occasionally forget how to get into him. Because you kind of have to go a very specific pathway. Where am I? Yeah, I gotta loop around here. Now we'll go up here and we can go into that building, but I'm not going to go in that building yet. Because I want to get the tree spirit out of the way, and there's another. There's those crabs. Let me get my... Speaking of crab. I hit the button. Okay, now we can take this fella out. Leap. Again, just stay on him like a tick on a hound dog. Heal. Just cause. Jump. Oops. Jumped into something instead of away from something. Heal. Heavy, light, heavy, light, light. But he got me. Oops, did he grab me? Golly, I shouldn't have let that happen, should I? I'll heal up. Well, you notice that the holy damage that he did after he picked me up and spewed me out didn't affect my health bar at all. I don't know whether that's because of the talisman or because there was some invulnerability thing after you're spit out. So he's gone, and there's another. Now I've got two of those, right? I only wanted one at the most. Yeah, I got two of them. Okay, so that is both tree spirits. This puts me 30,000 runes away from my next level. I'm going to go into this other little church where the Fire Knight is, over there. And I gotta show people this because I think it's so cute, but I will get there in a second. Sorry, distracted myself. He does see me. Okay, he's seeing me, he's calling up his friends. Of course, the main problem with that attack is I just simply can't see anyone. Okay, he's all done, and they all drop dead. And we've got almost enough. So we're at 155 runes. Now I want to show you this so I can do it. This is, you know, everybody's always putting out little YouTube videos saying, ooh, the quickest rune farm. Well, I'll show you the quickest rune farm. I think I just have to remember how to get there. I always mess this up. But go back here to reset our flasks, and again, nothing we've attacked this. I'm trying to do it the right way, and I always mess it up. Nothing we've attacked particularly is gonna respawn, cause problems. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I am. Go back through here. Over here again. Go up this stairway. Ignore those crabs over there for the moment. And now we gotta figure, we want to go over here. Why did I not put a marker over here? Because I'm dumb? Yes, let me get rid of this one. And this one. So, here's where we just were, and we saw the Fire Knight raise his arms and raise his minions up. Look at my runes. I've got 155,000 runes. And as I walk in here, the minions spawn and immediately die. And I got 20,000 runes for doing nothing, but just walking in a room. What do you think about that? So if you want to do that and get as many runes as you want, 20,000 at a time, without doing any combat, that is available for you. Of course, you have to kill things to get here. And we're going to do this. And attack this fella from behind. Now that's a way that we can then go to the little room and give the contact lens to the knight, but since I only have the black ones, I don't have the golden one, I'm not going to do that. So where do I want to go? I want to go kinda over here-ish. Over here-ish. I didn't put the... I should. You say, should you cash in your runes? Yes, I should. What are you doing, Cat? Cat wants to get on my lap again. She jumped on the back of the chair and now she wants back on my lap. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, kitten. Yeah, this is another area because there's so many blocked paths I get confused on. We gotta go buy the crabs is what we gotta do. I just wander around lost for a little while, folks. Yep, we did. We circled all the way around. I'll go ahead and level up. Let's do that. We'll take strength up. Then I may put a couple of points in faith. Oops, what are you doing? Quit being restless, cat. I find it interesting that the two crustaceans the crabs and the lobsters are some of the toughest animal and enemies in Elden Ring. There's the crab I wanted to see. guys. No need. Let's go that way. Where am I going? Why am I crouched? Stop crouching. You can tell how I don't really have a plan sometimes. I've just done this a bunch and I know walking around I'll eventually get where I want to get. No, I am messing up here. I'll go get another 20,000 runes just cause. I'm messing up here. Why am I messing up? I need to go behind this statue, unless I did that already. Did I? Yeah, I did. I thought I wanted to go this way. Yes, I do want to go this way. Good. I'm gonna go up top and get... There's a book up there, I believe. Yep. Again, not that I'm going to use that, but it's good to just have it. I'm going to go down here, open this door. Sorry, I have to look at something. I have to look at my stream status. Okay, I've been, 49 minutes. Okay. Now we'll keep going through here and take this. And we will go down to, well, eventually to the sunflower. Which is a kind of hard boss. At first playthrough, it's not too bad, but NG Plus, he is a handful. So I am not going to battle him this morning. I am just going to set up the site of grace. There we go. Now we have the Iris of Grace, so we can go back to the submerged temple, whatever you want to call it. Let me pick this up. Or whatever it is called. That's a better way to phrase that. And give the guy his last right, so I can go in there and fight the giant sunflower or skidoo flower, whatever. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to come back here. Let me put a marker over here just so I know where I'm going. I'm actually going over on this side. I'm going to come back over here. And go back to the church thingy. Where did my marker go? I did just put it... Yeah, I did. Why am I going the exact wrong way? Do I have the key? I don't know if I have the key. I think I do. I think I have the prayer room key, right? Right. Or do I have to go all the way back and make a jump? I think I have to go all the way back and make a jumping pass. We'll do that. I may actually look around for the way to get out of here. Can I go this way? No, I can't. Drop down the hole again. Go Withershins. Hopefully I have the key. I have the key, yay!
Mother to us all.
Yes, yes, yes. We're
Favor
gonna
me with
make
thy
you
grace.
all happy.
I
Look at
have
the
met
text. It's
many
clipping out of the
who
box.
silence or
Oh, that's
distress
because the
thee,
box isn't there.
and quelled each and all. And I hereby swear to
Yes,
not
my
ever
friend.
cease. So please, grant me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light.
Yes, 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 yes.
Queen
I
Marika,
will.
take not.
We will give him the grace.
Queen Marika, dearest mother, I shall silence all who would trespass upon thy peace, as decreed by the grace of gold. No soul shall thy sanctity imperil.
Okay. Got him as a summon if I need it. But for right now, I think that is all I want to do for this morning. So we've been up about an hour. So I will turn off the stream. See you later in the day maybe, and definitely this evening about 8 p.m. Pacific time, between 8 and 8:30 Pacific time. And thanks for watching.